I've got myself a theory about something that might be happening in your time, eh? I don't know why I'm doing this accent now, but it doesn't matter. Listen, um, I'm going to talk about Star Wars and a little thing called what's it called in English? There's a the law of attraction. That's I believe is what it's called. The law of attraction. Yeah. Now these two, when you combine them, that's not good news. That's why I'm making this little audio recording right now, because I don't think the president is going to be very enthusiastic about this whole thing. Listen, there's a lot of Star Wars fans. I love Star Wars. They've got this whole society. They've got this whole thing that they collect stuff, and they truly believe that this is the way to go. It's almost like a religion. Yeah, they all want to go to bed with Princess Layla or something. With the hair and everything. I never saw the movies, and just maybe one or two of them, and maybe not even. But there was probably just zoned out after the commercials or something. Listen, um, I've never been into this whole thing. I know there's a lot of people who are. Yeah, Star Wars. Now the name Star Wars suggests that it's not a very peaceful eventuality. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, I don't know who came up with this thing. I don't know if the intentions were pure or if the intentions were a little, well, not so pure. But, like, if you've got a lot of people, yeah, I'm not saying nerds, but, you have a lot of computer enthusiasts. Let's just call them that. If you got yourself a lot of computer enthusiasts that are in, the subconscious, how do you say that? Well, if you got yourself a lot of computer enthusiasts that are under the impression, that's how you say it, that are under the impression that there is Star Wars needed before they can fulfill their little Princess Leia fantasy. Well, you know what I mean. You got yourself a whole army of sexually frustrated computer enthusiasts, trying to make this Star Wars thing become an actual thing. Yeah, so they can finally, you know, yeah, you know, reproduce with Princess Leila, or at least, attempt to do so. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a problem. It's a problem. I'm not sure what to do about it though. Yeah, I made it in English this one because, well, I don't know. It's a bit of a shitty, especially the first part, wasn't it? It was a shitty introduction. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I'm just trying. Like I'm not gonna. Like, what am I supposed to do, huh? Star Peace? Start some new series where peace is the thing and where there's sex in abundance for even the ugly ones. Star Peace. You can have sex now. You don't need war among the stars, computer enthusiasts, to get your dick wet. You know what I mean? No, here's Star Peace. You know, brand new series. Yeah, yeah, everybody can get laid. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna. I mean, I have to. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be very difficult to. And again, I'm not sure who is responsible for this whole thing, but listen, I believe that 65 or so million years ago, there was this alien thing that basically planted itself inside planet Earth. You know what I mean? Like some unwanted seed that fertilized this egg with some horrible things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I believe the Gulf of Mexico was created during the process when they were landing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't a comet or asteroid or whatever you call it. That basically erased the dinosaurs. No, no, no. There was this alien drone thing that was sent here to, I don't know, mine, to just get gold and send it back to where it came from. You know what I mean? Probably crossbred itself with all kinds of, life that was found here after this aftermath. You know what I mean? Or maybe they did some, I don't know. I have no idea what they did. But I do believe there's some extraterrestrial thing that's inside planet Earth. That's manipulating people using telepathy and whatnot to get stuff to do stuff. Because it doesn't have any hands or feet, does it? No, so it needs other stuff to do stuff for it, right? No. Now, Star Wars, I believe, comes from this thing. Yeah, because this thing, let's just call it a thing, because I don't know what else to call it. Now, this thing, is in need of something that can send the gold back to where it came from, right? Yeah. But you need, mentionable technology to do so. Because you cannot just go through space like some interplanetary Tarzan and just use, you know, gravitational fields to just swing your way through space. That's stupid. Everybody would think you're stupid if they saw you do that, right? So you need something mentionable. Yeah. Now, there's two ways to get stuff. But this thing probably learned from the past when monkeys were fighting with each other that fights resulted to, well, technological advancements, right? Sticks were being used. Now, not just shit. That's what we used to do with monkeys. We just threw shit to one another when we disagreed with stuff. We got nuclear bombs now. We got the nuclear equivalent of shit now that we can throw to one another. But that's how it started. That's how it all started, though. Yeah, we started to use sticks instead of shit. Yeah, and as fights continued, we started to sharpen them. We started to, to grind them on rocks and stuff to make them pointy, so we could kill each other even more efficiently when we disagreed with stuff. This is how we all started, and this is probably how that thing, concluded that, well, war is necessary to gain technological advantages. You know what I mean? Yeah, but now if this is true, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think it is. No, we were curious anyway. Humans are never satisfied. Like, I don't need war to improve stuff. I'm always looking. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't need war to. No. Like, look at Mr. Dynamite, for example, here. Dynamite, that stuff that's being used for explosives now all day long, it was invented with a peaceful intention. Yeah, he was trying to save miners' lives. People died in mines because they collapsed. And Mr. Dynamite was like, well, you know what, okay, we could do better than that. Yeah, so he invented dynamite, so you can detonate stuff remotely with some, cord, and then, everything that could collapse would have been collapsed by now because of the explosion. So you can go in safely and remove the rubble. But do your thing, It was a peaceful intention. This guy was just looking for a way to dig more efficiently. And invented dynamite. Now it's been used as a weapon, but it wasn't intended. You know what I mean? My point is, you don't need war to, discover stuff, right? Yeah. You don't need Star Wars to invent mentionable space travel technology. No. No, we're curious anyway, aren't we, though? We're curious. People are curious. Yeah, we just want to go. What's there? What's in the other? What's in the other galaxy? Let's go there. Let's invent stuff that can get us there. Let's see what's over there. We're curious. You don't want to know how many people died in caves back in the days. Yeah, what was this? Oh, let me see. Never to return again. You know what I mean? We're curious idiots. Yeah, we don't need war. No. We always want to see what's there and go over there and yada yada. If we got a theme park, that's what I'm thinking about now. Instead of the Star Wars shit, I'm thinking, like, why don't we just make, or at least, plug the idea that there's going to be a theme park on the moon? Yeah, well, even fat people can do the moonwalk. You know. Yeah, when you're fat people are infamous for not being able to do the moonwalk, and I mean, that's just because it's impossible to do when you're fat, right? Yeah, it's when you're normal, when you're normally sized, it's a challenge. When you're fat, it's impossible unless you're on the moon. 1/7, I believe, of the gravity that's on Earth. So you're basically 1/7 of the weight that you are right now. You're light as a feather. Even fat people. I can do the more. I'm not saying that this is priority number one, but what I mean. These are these sort of things. That, you know. Now I'm thinking about plugging this idea. Yeah, just as a counter thingy for that Star Wars stuff. Like now there's a positive reason to go to space, and now when you got a lot of people, and this is when it becomes interesting, yeah. When you got a lot of people that go back and forth to the moon, to that theme park, there's this frustration. Like, why does it take so long, Daddy? Why do I, kids start whining to their parents. Like, what is it with this stupid ship and a lack of speed? I want to play with my stuff on Earth. Parents becoming frustrated about their frustrated kid, and they start wondering too, like, wait, what is it with this? What have you been doing lately, a space agency? Why, why does it take so long? Before you know it, there's going to be all kinds of new initiatives. People thinking they can do better than that black hole for money called NASA. Right? Yeah, we can do better than that. You know what I mean? And there you go. You got yourself a crowdsourced space travel thing that will feed you with intellectual property. So instead of centralizing all that stuff, you should do the opposite. Because if the strategy that you're using right now as a space travel community, if your strategy would have worked, it would have worked by now, wouldn't it though? Yeah. There's probably some weird false data stuff, and I don't know, very smart people probably sabotage stuff. Yeah, way beyond me. But I can smell a conspiracy when I see one. Is what I wanted to say. But that's weird. You shouldn't say that. That's not how you say that. Anyway, listen. A theme park on the moon could just what I mean, just a theme park. It could bring you what you need. You don't even, just the idea is probably enough for people to just go ape shit. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna go there. All right, so how are we gonna, I mean, NASA's not gonna do anything. We're idiots with their little electron gun or whatever that propulsion thing is. Let's do it ourselves. All right. So now you got yourself a peaceful way to get space travel technology, so you can send that stupid gold back to the dumbass, inbred society that you came from. Because that drone, that thing, that's definitely programmed by inbreds. I know inbredism when I see inbredism. This is got inbred written all over it. This is an inbred programmed drone. Yeah, I'm dead certain about that. It's an inbred. It's not the drone. It's not like an inbred drone. It's just programmed by inbreds. It's like a computer. You cannot call a computer an inbred computer. No, it's being programmed by inbreds, and so it behaves like an inbred. It's sadistic. It's destructive. It's like when you look at the way it is creating all this hate and division on planet Earth, hoping that their leaving will make us invent space travel technology. You can see how the inbred programming is at work. I mean, this is what it's planning. Yeah, it's making us angry at it, so that when they leave, we go and invent mentionable space travel technology to go after them. For revenge. This is, what I mean. This is inbred programming. Trust me. Listen, I'm gonna be back. All right.